Hey friends, it's me, Wayman, and I want to come on and do a video. It's kind of exciting because, as I was saying before in my other videos, I was getting into clay, and I've finally done that. So, right here I made a spot in my garage. Camera's going to be shaky because I don't have my tripod set up or anything like that. But, my wife said I could do this here as long as she could park the car in here. So I made a spot, did some cleaning, and put everything to one side, parked my vehicle outside, and I put a little clay studio over there in the corner. So it doesn't take much to put in a little clay studio, and what I was doing was trying to figure out how to best do it cost effectively and slowly. So I got my wheel here out of storage, and you've seen some other videos, and if you're on Facebook with me, pictures of me cleaning this up and getting the whole thing going. Today I went and got some 5-gallon pails. Basically all you need is a couple pails. Clay will drop to the bottom, so all the clay can be reclaimed. There's some old mugs I found that I threw. They were in a crate. You might have seen in my previous video digging them out. What I got here is just simple coffee jugs for containers for my tools and water. And I'm trying to get the shelving a little bit cleared out, because this functioned as part of my storage space for my car parts and woodworking parts and all that. So under here, I put my clay burners that I got, and way under here, I'm going to put my clay. So what I want to do, so I got a seat there, nice soft seat. Throwing clay is kind of hard on your back, so you get a seat like this, simple milk crate. Then I used a plate stand for my bats, and this here thing is a Griffin grip. It's for trimming pots. I don't really use it all that much, but it was given to me as a gift a long time ago when I worked at the Pottery by the very kind people there, and it was as a college graduation gift. So I have those parts in here. Some of them came up missing, but I can order some. Not a problem. And then today, my 250 pounds of clay arrived. So I was kind of excited about that. So I'm in the process of getting this stuff cleaned out. This coffee table here is going to my cousin, who just moved into her place. She got a little kind of place, her first place, and she didn't have anything hardly. So we're giving her some things that we had. So you can see I got stuff all over that. And then we're giving her this desk here and the chairs. She's got 2 little kids that sometimes stay with her, family members. So I kind of set up a makeshift shelf here, just on some milk crates or whatever, put pots on. Let them dry before you trim them out a little bit. And then there's another thing that I wanted to show you. Oh, this here. Marble slate I picked up. And I'm going to kind of use that for kneading clay. So, this whole thing has been a huge process. And as I mentioned before, it all started when I met up with my ceramic teacher, and he asked me if I was doing any clay work and whatnot, and it kind of got me back into it. So I kind of want to keep doing this, and hopefully it's like riding a bike. I threw a few pots. Earlier you can see it's a little bit dirty there. And it went pretty well. Just like a few 1-pounders. So it wasn't bad. And I want to get throwing some beer mugs and some clay shaving cups, which is a pretty big thing. I have some relatives who want me to get into that. So maybe I can sell a couple for a couple bucks. But what I really want to do is kind of make ceramics for... Let me get out of this bright light here. Make ceramics for people who are just normal Joe Schmo people and make it affordable. So I'm trying to get good deals on clay. I'm even thinking about maybe digging up some local clay here in a bit, and getting into some of that. I did it before. It's not a problem. And figuring out the firing ranges of that, and then making it a little bit cheaper if I mix it half and half with what I got here. So I need to run some test tiles, figure out what kind of glazes work. So I still need to make a lot of adjustments, streamlining, like where stuff will go, and like here I need to put labels on all these buckets so things don't get confusing. And I need to get glass out of the studio. You shouldn't have that kind of stuff ends up in your clay if something smashes. And I need to keep stuff separate. So I kind of have some shelving there, but that bookcase there is going to go to my cousin. What I really want to do is get some 2x4s and maybe make some of my own shelving with plywood, which is fairly cheap. And I need to do up some plaster tabletops for drying some clay out, and also some plaster bats for kneading clay and reclaiming clay. So I'm going to probably get to that in the next couple weeks. But things have been going pretty good. So in the news, right? I used to do tons of videos about that stuff. Tons of videos about religion. And there was a YouTuber came on who said why he still liked YouTube. And I was pretty inspired by that. People like Renetto, people from way back in the old YouTube days. And I really enjoy it, and I still do, even though I don't get a lot of time to come on because of the house stuff. Man, we're busy. Kim Davis, that whole thing was amazing to me, to see religion and the state working itself out in many different ways. And, the huge Ashley Madison scandal with Josh Duggar. Crazy. Still going on, right? Fascinated by it. Like, I eat this stuff up. And I'm still reading the New Testament Code by Robert Eisenman. 200 pages to go in a 1,000-page book. And then I ordered a bunch of more books. Not from Eisenman, but I found some great books from Nietzsche writings, and another translation of Dante, Penguin Classics, and a whole bunch of other things. Piles of books from the used bookstore. Oh, it was amazing, friends. Like, I went in there and there were so many good books in there for $1 a piece that I just went crazy and started spending stuff. So it's been awesome. I've been trying to keep up, and sorry I haven't been on more, but I really appreciate you guys. Really appreciate you guys sending me the invites to the chats. I really enjoy that stuff, even though I might not get it in too much. I really enjoy getting the invites and at least the invitation in case I get a night off and I'm able to. So that's what I've been up to. I'm gonna probably hook this thing up, put some clay on there, and throw some pots. So be well, friends. Maybe I'll throw on a picture at the end of this video of what I got. Be well, and remember, if everybody's thinking alike, then somebody isn't thinking.